Hello again, everyone. I'm Bruce Beck, along with the coach. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. Chris, after the ball game against Buffalo, you said, I love our guys. I appreciate the second half. Can you build off that performance in the second half against the Bulls?
Well, we hope to. Again, I really do love this team. They're a lot of fun to be around. The week of preparation has been really good. Somehow we have to play better on game day. We got to coach better on game day. Last Saturday against Buffalo, in the second half, they could have quit. They didn't. They came out, and there were opportunities in that second half where we could have turned that into a real ball game.
You allowed only 69 yards in the second half and only 7 points. Were you hoping to get the same kind of effort in the first half?
Well, that's what we wanted. That's how we wanted to start the game, and there were opportunities to do that. We just made a few mistakes. Guys weren't in the right spots, or we missed a tackle here or there, and we got to get that cleaned up because I still believe we're way better than what the scores have indicated.
You pointed out it was mental errors and penalties that are killing the team. How do you try to cut down on that stuff?
Well, we got to evaluate the calls. You know, are the calls too complicated? Are we asking them to do too much from a mental error standpoint? The penalties, you could just be locked in. It's discipline. There's got to be some accountability for the penalties that we're having.
It still boils down to hard work, and it's a process, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on great teams. I've been on teams that have struggled, and the one common theme is just got to keep working the process. And hard work never goes away, and it never stops, and you just got to keep going.
You did have a really nice drive. Third quarter, bridging the fourth quarter. It was quick, 6 plays, 70 yards. The drive started with a pass to Shameen Jones out of Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx. Do you like what you see from this young man?
Absolutely. He's got a bright future here. He just works every single day. He loves ball. He's learning the offense. He's learning how to play receiver. I'm very excited about what he's trying to do and what he's going to do in the future.
Second play, you give the ball to Blackshear. He gets 7 yards. He gets a first down. Do you like his durability? Do you like his toughness?
Yeah, Blackshear's not the biggest guy on the roster, but I'll tell you what, he's one of the most competitive, and he's tough as nails for his size. We just can't get the ball to him enough because good things are going to happen when he touches the football.
Then Rashino finds Jerome Washington for 25 yards. Last year, he led the team in receptions. He's a Mackey Award watch list guy. Does he want to have the ball in his hands more this year?
Yeah, well, he's going to.
And you want to put it in his hands?
Absolutely. Against Kansas, he probably played his best game of the year, and then he followed it up against Buffalo and built off of that. So he has to continue to improve. He's on the right path, and I really like what he's doing right now.
Blackshear gets 4 yards in the next play, and then Jonathan Hilliman picks up 12 yards. You said last week you'd love to get all three backs in the mix, and there's an example of someone other than Blackshear who's contributing in a nice way.
Yeah, absolutely. Hilliman is just Mr. Steady, does his job, does it quietly.
As the Scarlet Knights are building on a drive, 1st and 10, deep in Buffalo territory. Around the edge and walking in. Touchdown, Raheem Blackshear.
And then Raheem Blackshear goes to the end zone on a 14-yard touchdown run. I thought he picked his spots nicely.
He did. He was very patient. He saw an opening, he hit it, accelerated, and got into the end zone. It's a much-needed touchdown there.
Jackson to throw. Deep shot to the sideline, looking for Jones. And that ball is intercepted. Picked off by Damon Hayes.
Now you've got some momentum, and then Damon Hayes comes up with an interception. What are you thinking?
Just a huge play for Damon in a critical situation to give our offense positive field position. You know, right there at that moment, and with the score and how much time is left, if we could go score again, we feel really good about this being a ball game.
And then on the next drive, you get Eddie Lewis, another youngster, into the act on a 24-yard pass play, a freshman who also shows some potential.
Yeah, Eddie just keeps getting better also. Him and Shameen Jones are kind of like two peas in a pod. They're young. They both have talent. They're learning the offense. They're learning how to play receiver, and they're getting better every single week.
The drive stalled there. Are you saying, oh, I'd like to have that back?
Well, yeah, we didn't get points on the board. That's what we wanted. We needed a touchdown, not a field goal, so we had to go for it on 4th down. We got sacked on that 4th down play, but again, a lot of young players out there playing, getting a lot of experience, and they're getting better.
How do you continue to improve to stop other teams from making big plays? Because defensively, that has been a problem this year.
Yeah, the explosive plays are a real concern, and we cannot continue to give those up if we're going to have a chance to be in ball games, have a chance to win. It's about being in the right spot and being able to make the play when you're in the right spot. And it just takes more practice time, more reps, and more confidence as well.
I'm impressed with Gio Rashino. He comes off the bench, and he's always ready to go. And again, he gave you a nice lift in the second half.
He did. He sparked our offense, and it seemed to have a little more energy and juice out there when he was at quarterback. And that's just what he does. He's kind of a spark plug, and he's always on alert. He's always ready. Doesn't get a lot of reps at practice when we go team, but he's getting mental reps, and he's always on top of what he needs to know.
Did you just need a change in your mind at quarterback position?
Yeah, Coach McNulty and I had talked about it, and It wasn't that Art did anything wrong, because Art had completed some passes, done some good things, but we still weren't going anywhere. We weren't getting the yards, we weren't getting positive field position, and we just felt like we needed to change.
I know your attention to detail. I know your preparation. So when you see things go well during the week and then execution isn't what you want on a Saturday, how tough is that to handle?
Well, it's tough for all of us, tough for the players, because sometimes they have no answer either. Because they felt confident, they felt good about a call, about a situation, formations, whatever it is. And when they don't get it right on game day, they have questions also. So it's something that we got to continue to work through.
Myself, I got to find a better way to coach. Got to find a better way to lead the team and lead the staff and get our preparation show up on game day.
You called somebody out after the game. It's unlike you. You called out yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that it starts with you, but you were quick to take some of the blame here.
Well, I'll take it all. I mean, I'm the head coach. I'm the one in charge. And when things don't go well on game day, it's my fault. I've got to look at everything from the preparation of the coaches and the players, our practice, what we're doing on game day itself leading up to the game. It starts with me, and I've got to lead better, I've got to coach better, and I've got to help everybody else get better.
This is called the team room, and the essence of team really comes to the fore in a situation like this where you're not achieving what you'd like to be.
We're in a situation that nobody wanted to be in, coaches and players alike, the whole team. But we'll fight through it, we'll get better, and we'll come out on the other end in a lot better situation.
Most takeaways occur, most guys get them on defense because you run to the ball. When you don't run to the ball, I promise you, very few opportunities for takeaways are going to occur. 10 strong on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go.
And you like these guys that you're working with. You've said that a number of times. You believe in your group.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got great chemistry. We've got great work ethic. These guys really care about being the best that they can be, and if you've got that, then that's a start.
When we come back at Our Football, much more coming up with Chris Ash. Plus, we'll look ahead to next week's ball game. Don't go away.